So do you ever wonder where the homeless population in Vegas goes when they're completely out of options? I'm standing out here in Summerlin by an office park with lots of tech companies, cosmetic surgeons, and different various businesses. And I'm standing in a causeway designed solely to bring water from the upper altitude part of town where Summerlin sits, down to the Strip, down to the tunnels, and out to Lake Mead. And I was shocked to find out that not only are there people living in these tunnels, they're fighting the battle against the homeless population here the same way they do when they have casinos downtown. Simply clean them up and send them packing every few weeks. So join us as we take a look at how these folks live in one of the nicest parts of Las Vegas and how they're really having to experience life. I was a little bit scared in this video because I thought I would have an encounter or two with somebody who wouldn't really appreciate me poking the camera around. And, well, you'll see what happens when we get in there. So this is how people in the nicest part of Vegas become homeless and where they end up. Are you ready for it? Before we get down there, I want to show you the surrounding areas so you can understand just how crazy this is. Okay, let's go.
Communities across the valley are confronted with the challenges of homelessness and more camps and neighborhoods.
Homelessness in Clark County, and the problem is only getting worse. Now elected leaders have the numbers to prove it.
One area does not take over all unhoused people, or you will end up like Skid Row. We cannot have that here, and we won't, and your council won't allow it.
This little causeway is located right next to a very nice white-collar type of area in Summerlin. You got cosmetic surgeons, cosmetic dentistry, coffee shops, nice little businesses, and even nice landscaping. So all these people that show up and park in their Porsche and their BMW and their Audi and their Land Rover don't have to worry about what they don't know is down there. So this is definitely not what I thought it was. And I wonder if these folks here would think twice about leaving valuables out in this area if they knew what was just around the corner most of the time. We were victims of that myself, so trust me, put your valuables away, even when you're in the nice part of town. It doesn't feel good having a smash and grab robbery, but that's another story for another day. Let's get down right now and check out the causeway and see what it really looks like and show you some shocking stuff about how people will actually manage to get by. Oh, and by the way, there really was an element of danger for me walking down here to show you all this. So do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. Doesn't cost you any pennies or dollars or cents. And you guys can make me feel good by knowing that I'm doing a good job for you, and show this video to other people, share it somewhere because they might be shocked too. Let's continue on with the walk, okay? Wonder how many more people you'll experience. This isn't even the tunnels. Those are just people that are trying to get away. We have this is actually going to be the 215 Beltway on the other side of this wall. And these are just some condos on the other side of this one. That's signs of life down here in this drainage causeway. So this is about as far as I want to take the whole tunnels concept. There are 501c3 type charities that go into those tunnels, and they say that they're really rough places. Pretty scary too. You can only imagine. And you can see on the wall down here where that white line is. So you can actually see how high up this water goes. And if you look, there's got to be points where this entire thing is backed up. And we have like gross looking sewage type stuff coming through here. It's not a sanitary way for anybody to live. These tunnels exist because 60s, 70s, most of the people living in Vegas, they just use well water. There's natural aquifers underneath the city. But as more and more people started coming here, more and more people started tapping into the aquifer. So the city took advantage of signing into the Colorado River Pact that was signed many years before. And they started taking out of Lake Mead. So if you're here and you're living in these nice looking little communities, then you got homeless folks here, look, cooking dinner. It's like they have briquettes. There's macaroni and cheese in here. This is a hazard, obviously. I mean, they got trees up here. If an ember went, or if some of this grass started on fire, that could be a big deal. We got more tents over here. There's actually a tent in the distance there, that green. Oh, oh, look at this. You can actually see the guys up ahead. They're cleaning right now. There's workers with a leaf blower on his back, and they're cleaning out, and they have all their stuff, all the homeless people's stuff ahead. Let's keep going. You can't see it because it's too far away. I'm surprised you can see them. They're cleaning up this down here. I think there's like tents and stuff. So let's go see what that looks like, because I've never seen them cleaning these things before. And you've seen all sorts of things like camping remnants in this tunnel. And this is a very big kind of causeway. I can't imagine it's fun, but look, see the water comes down this way and it comes out and it fills up here, creates a waterfall. Dude, my goodness. And you can see that here, people have tried to put like flood barriers up. And then they built this up high so it doesn't flood into here. Flood barriers, which are popular in places like Southern California. There's somebody sleeping. Fun. Ow. Whoa. Look at all this stuff, dude. Wow. He's talking to this guy. Oh, that's cool, man. Are there people in that tent, you figure?
They took off.
They took off?
Yeah.
You work for the city or what?
We work for Brightview.
Brightview, okay.
Yeah, we have the contract with Clark County.
So you got a contract, so Brightview, is that the county or the neighborhood?
Brightview. Who are you with?
Oh, I got a channel called Not Leaving Las Vegas, and here I'm talking about the homeless problem we got, and there's not enough affordable housing, dude. And I know how hard it is to find a place, so I feel bad for these folks, so. And okay. I work over at the My Vegas magazine. It's an office back there. How often do you guys come out here?
The channels, I'm not sure how often they do them.
Yeah.
But that's what we're doing. We're cleaning up all the rocks and the dirt and everything that catches it. We already removed lots of rock piles and everything.
Yeah.
Put it back to the site because the rain, they brought it in and whatnot.
Dude, all right. Thank you, brother. Thank you. So although I'm not exactly shocked to see that there are people living in tents, I am shocked to see them here in Summerlin South. And that says a lot about this city right now. There is a big problem with affordable housing. A study came out and said that the average family needs to earn $69,000 a year to afford a rental. And unfortunately, the average median income for a household is $67,000 a year, so people try to fill the gaps. Some people can't. Some people are temporarily homeless. Some people are permanent homeless because they drop out of society and decide that they don't want to deal with it anymore. And some people will not change, even if you offer them a golden ticket. And this is sad that this happens out here, but it just goes to show you that you have to be grateful for what you have, and if you're not grateful for what you have, shame on you, because if this hasn't been eye-opening, I don't know what might be. So my name is Steven. I'm Not Leaving Las Vegas. Thanks for watching this video with me as I go back to my work at the office park that I work at, which is just a short run down from where people are living in tents, apparently. I'm shocked. We'll talk to you in a bit. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing. We got to say goodbye. 3, 2, 1, click. 3, 2, 1, and click.